Okay, hello everyone. Let me just make sure that my headphones and the game sound is working fine, because I had another issue where my computer or my wireless headphones decided that nope, they weren't going to do anything at the moment. Okay. I think that is set. There we go. I'm just turning the sound or the game sound up a little bit just to make sure that that is audible to people. So let me just reset that properly. Last time I took a gamble. I took a gamble by marrying this woman who is part of a cadet branch of my dynasty. She was previously married to this person, had one child who is betrothed to my granddaughter, so that's obviously going to be very, very fun. And then her spouse prior to that was our cousin, so we've married our cousin-in-law, who is also part of a cadet branch of our dynasty, because we can see her here. So that is her there, naturally. And then we are... Oh no, that's actually not... Anyway, yes. So that is her there. Sorry, I don't know. Because I was looking at the house head, that would be why. So we can do that. And then we can... If we expand this up here, can we find... where we are is the question. Okay, well, if I follow this down, there we go, there we are. So this is our siblings.
Hello there.
First cousin, second cousin. Okay, so we married our first cousin once removed, so that was a when the game said these two are related and their children may be inbred, they kind of meant that, because first cousins once removed is statistically about 6.25%. But anyway, hello there, Upasan. I hope your day is going well so far. Nice to see you here. I was just starting a bit of an introduction, saying about the fact that we took a gamble, married our first cousin once removed, because she was just old enough, or just young enough, I should say. Just young enough to actually potentially squeeze out another child. So I took the risk, I took the gamble, and this is our daughter. She was born at the end of the last stream. Yeah, so she's like 2 weeks old at the moment. She is 2 weeks old at the moment, though apparently the betrothal didn't actually stick. So I'll have to have a look at that one again. Hopefully this is not because the kid I betrothed her to died. Hopefully it's just a matter of the game didn't quite save after the last stream. Hello there, Toxicite. Inbred? Not quite. Not yet anyway. Okay, yeah, so it looks like the betrothal may not have gone through, which is a shame. Oh wait, there we go. I just hadn't waited for it to be completed. So yes, she is now betrothed to this kid, who is part of a different cadet branch, would you believe? So this is... Yep, so this is our wife who had the kid. Then that is her great nephew who we've betrothed to her daughter. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay, next generation is going to be ridiculously inbred. I will admit that. Next generation is going to be ridiculously inbred. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well. That happens. That happens sometimes, so we'll just have to deal with it. speaking of dealing with it, we also have the Mongol Empire on our borders. So that's an invitation to a hunt. Minty breath. Okay, we can actually say inbred happens, no big deal. Yeah, I mean, I've got the options. We've got succession, is house seniority, male preference, but we can designate our heir so long as we have 1,000 prestige. So, yeah, if 90% of the kids end up inbred, it's okay. We'll just pick the 10%, pick from the 10% who aren't. Okay, so minty fresh breath for 4 years. Teeth cleaning is enough. That's interesting. Who bothers? Or we could say mouth cleaning. I prefer using other refreshing herbs. Small boost to health and attraction opinion for 12 years versus this one, which is general opinion. Yeah, I will go for that one. So yeah, we can see here that we've nominated our daughter who's got all of the good traits. And speaking of good traits, this was potentially our heir before his younger daughter came along. So Herculean and genius, married to beautiful. Let's have a look at the traits. And disappointing. Genius and hail. Disappointing. So apparently, you're sickly, so that's probably not too good, if I'm being honest. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to care too much about ages for these kids this far down the succession. I'm just going to try and get them betrothed to someone who can fill out the other genetic traits. And this is beautiful, married to intelligent and robust. That's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Any particular goals for today? Wait for our lovely, lovely daughter to come of age. Okay, someone's got a lover. Yeah, wait for our lovely daughter to come of age and see how she does, because I'd imagine it would be pretty decent, all things considered. And then, well, see how well the Mongols survive and see how well the Byzantine Empire survives. But this may be the point where I start wrapping things up, because though we've got like almost 250 years until the end of the game, it's one of the points where, oh no, oh no. It's one of the points where it's like the goals that I had, I've kind of done. It's like we've got the Kingdom of Syria, we've got a perfect heir to reinforce the bloodline. We've just become infirm, unfortunately. The only things that I'm really waiting for are going to be diverge the Mashriki culture to Syrian. We're going to have to wait until Desert Travelers is established. And so that's going to be 24 years plus however long it's going to take us to get all of the prestige as well. So, okay, apparently we've had 2 prisoners die in our dungeon, so we might as well ransom out a few people, seeing as they've been in there for like 8 years. I mean, honestly, sorry. I didn't realise you'd been in there for so long. Oops. My bad. Okay. So we'll go for likeable. And we obviously do need to keep an eye on our daughter here. I'm glad she's not picked up the sickly trait, because that would have been so bad. Call on your honor, liberty war. Which one is this? So who's fighting? Oh, all the way over there. Nah, not going to bother with that. Not going to bother with that. Also, as someone pointed out in the last stream, yes, the Kingdom of Jerusalem still exists. Still exists. And no one's really been actually fighting for it, because it's basically been a Christian realm surrounded by a Christian realm. So they've just been able to sit here and just rain from the top, which has always been fun. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I want to know how you became incapable at the age of 25. Is that a poor treatment from consumption, or were you fighting in a war and ended up being incapable? Because that is just bad luck at that age. That is just bad luck at that age. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to reform the culture or diverge the culture with this character. I mean, we are getting 14.2 prestige a month, but it's not that great. And the other thing is, obviously, if we can give our daughter incapable at 25, I feel that, yes. The other thing is that we can give our daughter something that will give her like a lot of prestige a month. I'm just having a look, because if we can get it started now, even something like 0.15 doesn't sound that great. But that's 1.8 every year, and then we can add on to that with all sorts of other things, like this ancient plaque, prestige 0.2 a month as well. Prize earn, yeah, that one gives 0.26. Oh wait, hang on, cannot equip it because it's a pedestal item. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to look at things again then. So it was the ancient plaque that she can have, yes, because she can actually use that. And then if I basically just keep on shoving things at her to have, so like this one, 0.15. Has low quality, but that will be fine, and we'll give her one more. So she's got 0.35 for the moment, and then we can go 0.35. Yep, there we go, 0.5 a month. Oh, she's actually getting 0.2 a month because of all of that. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So that's 24. That is 24 a year. So we'll be getting there slowly but surely. We're starting to get all of the good genetic traits in now. We are starting to get all of the good ones in now. And of course we have got other people around us who are similarly not necessarily breeding good children, but just generally from how the game works and the fact that you end up with so many characters after a while. No, I'm not going to train for a tournament. So many characters after a... Oh. Okay, so our wife is selfless. So I do want to just have a look to see who would be good. Because I think having someone who's potentially a genius would help. You're obviously 62, 52, 21. Where can I change that from then? So do I just click on them and say something? Prison, murder, no, that's not what I want. Let's see if it all works here. Dismiss. Grant titles. Nope, that is just actual titles. Designate heir. Yeah, I don't quite know how you're supposed to actually get yeah, not quite sure how you're supposed to actually... Oh, hang on a minute. There's a designate regent button there. Hey, how did I not see that? How on earth did I not see that? Okay. Sort by age. Go for selfless grandson. Loyalty, selfless. Regent succession, familial ties, personal ties, societal bonds, and royal court. And then obviously minus 19 here because of circumstances. So I'll come back to our grandson in a moment once I've just had a look through some other people, because ideally I'd want someone who's going to be sticking around for a while. So 23 for you. What does circumstances mean in this regard? Are you going to tell me? Is too young. Okay. I presume that is obviously the regent is too young. Is too young, doesn't speak your main language. Okay, and there we go. So -2 on traits because of being humble. Right, so we've got our son and food taster here. I should say, not food tester. Then we have a look. Succession score. So 52. Personal ties, societal bonds, royal court. Okay, so it does give you the top options then. Yeah, I think I will make our... We had someone else who was a little bit higher. And I know I am... succession score, aptitude... Okay, yeah, you're actually pretty high on aptitude. Any character with a higher succession score will lose opinion of you, scaling to the score difference. Cannot change regent for 10 years. However, everyone loves me so much that that minus is not going to impact anyone. We're getting plus 48 for being above our expected court grandeur. Like court type plus 15. Holy site. Because of a book, we've got plus 3. Personal diplomacy. Herculean. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going for us. We have a lot of stuff going for us. Now, I'd really want to set our daughter's education, but... I know you can change it later, but I'd rather just wait until she actually gets proper stats. And we actually get her childhood trait. Ooh. Okay, that's a new achievement. As a vassal, have a higher court grandeur level than your liege. So obviously that happened because our former liege died. And meant that obviously the court grandeur was probably pretty low from all of that. Liberty faction wants lower crown authority. Okay, so we're going to need to deal with that at some point. All of these are unraised, but they should all be stationed, which they are. That is good to see. Now, culture innovations, hoardings expect to be discovered in about 4 years. So I'm going to pretty much just keep on hoarding all of the money that we've got for the moment to upgrade that special building that we have access to. Okay, you're still converting faith, that's fine. No longer chief caddy or antiquarian. So unfortunately, okay, we'll put you in that position, and then antiquarian, average, fine. We'll just refill all of those positions and deal with that. Yep, don't want to worry about that. We can demand payments from a couple of people, don't care about that. Failed to treat kin and adulterer. So who did you fail then? Either way, we will pardon both of you because you've not done anything too difficult or too worthy of us wanting to imprison him, especially because we are both compassionate and forgiving. So we aren't someone who obviously just decides to imprison someone just because we have a cause. It needs to actually be something probably like murder for us to actually go for that. Okay. Mitigate. Okay, so convince the faction to show unity. Tidy sum. Must not be allowed to act, or I cannot worry about this now. I'll ignore it. I'll ignore it. So we have a new liege. You are 23 years old and you have one child. No notable genetic traits. You have... Well, okay, your son has no notable genetic traits. You have quick, which is basically the lowest of the low. Formalize an alliance. Sure, you've only got 600 and something, but that will make you happier. Desires the county of Homs. But other than that, received county. A long reign also, which is one other thing that we're potentially going to be able to get with our next child or with our heir as well, because us being 62 and infirm, potentially she's actually going to come to the throne at like 10 years of age, if I'm envisioning anything. Skill is merely decent and you're incapable. Okay. Right. I think the game needed to check on things a little bit here. Because this person has the adventure inspiration. He wants to go to Africa. Okay, fine. The continent of Africa isn't too far away from where we are. However, he is incapable. Is he planning on taking an entourage with him? Oh, he's not just incapable, he's also melancholic. It's like, he's feeling fine, Herculean, but incapable and melancholic. So obviously incapable minus 30% fertility, and then melancholic minus 10% fertility. Hopefully, okay, nope. You weren't married, or you're not married to someone with some uber good genetic traits. So we're not going to miss out on that. Okay, remove that one. So a sultan wants to marry a random courtier. There is a risk. They are related and there is a risk of their children being inbred. If you say so. I have no idea how this person would have... Okay, why is Steam suddenly dinging at me all of a sudden? It did not give you permission to do all of that, Steam. Thank you. I do not want all of those dinging, pinging noises coming at me. There's a reason why I turn off system sounds. Because I don't like that kind of thing. A legendary thing. Superstitious owns money to lend. Money lenders. Okay, neighbor. So the Kagan has won another battle and you are... Okay, yep, you are clearing up everything in Central to East Asia. So thankfully you've got a load of stuff around here that you can still gobble up and you don't need to be looking at the Byzantine Empire, at least not for the moment anyway. A living legend. So obviously being the Great Kagan, he is given living legend from the start. 99.8 dread, natural 0.68. 22,000 gold, getting almost 30 a month. Paragon of Virtue, and of course 50,000 troops. So we are going to obviously have to hope that, yeah, when he dies, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 children. So hopefully all of this will, Jochi. Okay, I mean, yeah, some of it, actually, there looks to be various kingdom titles split between 3 sons. So if he, or when he dies, the realm could splinter. The realm could splinter. Did I not ask you to court? Thought I had. Yes, you're in our court now, so we want to not arrange marriage, find a spouse. And go by age, because we want to marry you to someone who's, if we can, in our dynasty, who's got some decent traits. Unfortunately, okay, sort by dynasty. There we go, Ishaqid dynasty. So we've got a 59-year-old with Herculean. Yeah, I know that's ridiculously old. I know that's a huge age gap, even probably for the Middle Ages, but it also potentially does mean that we get a couple more children with some good genetic traits there, even though they are so far down the family line. I have no idea who they are. Councillor opinion plus 20 is good. Okay, and this is our son. So our son's son, just slightly better than his sister, ever so slightly better than his sister. How goes the murder? I've not been murdering anyone, so I will say that the murder is probably going very, very well. Though, honestly, I did have a look to see if I could actually kill the Mongol Emperor, and apparently the game gives it a minus 100% success chance, so that plan went in the bin. Oh, hang on, that wasn't the right person. Yes, you. Send proposal for that one. But yeah, the main thing I'm doing at the moment is trying to breed the perfect child, which I've almost succeeded at. As soon as our daughter comes of age, we'll be able to do the decision to strengthen the bloodline, and then she's been betrothed to someone who's got some very, very good traits himself. So hopefully between these two, we're going to be able to create the uber child. And yeah, succession, house seniority, and we can designate our heir because we've got level 4 crown authority. So I can just point to any of my children and go, you are my next heir. So it's going to be fun. Jaded Zodiac, been slow but took England as the Norse. Do not recommend. Oh, I imagine not. And hello there, prayers. Yes, VIP. Aha, okay, so our heir is pensive, so stewardship and learning. Now, probably I'd want to go for stewardship, and obviously we want to educate her ourselves. The king didn't like that you took his wife as a concubine. My bad. Oops. Yeah, people don't tend to be happy about that. I do not tend to be happy about that. Okay, you are getting an education in martial, so unfortunately you are the best one. So, send a proposal. Can I actually get you... yes, I can. You've got exactly the same skill as the person who's already there, so congratulations, you get a promotion. And yeah, Prez, I thought it was time enough that I handed out a couple more VIP badges to people, so enjoy. But yeah, Jaded Zodiac, no one seems to like it if you take relatives as concubines. Don't know if it's still the case in CK3, but I think in CK2 there was a casus belli where you could actually go to war with someone to liberate your familial relation from being a concubine. And yes, indeed, you are first. Congratulations, you gained the honor. Congratulations on that. Mark for freedom if they are imprisoned. Okay, good. Okay, officials of Homs are corrupt. Yeah, we should take steps seeing as it's only going to be 50 gold. That will be fine. And how far away are we from hoardings? 2 years. Easiest way to go to war, I can imagine it is. So our daughter-in-law, so this is the son of one of the blonde twins. And is of no note whatsoever. Of no note whatsoever. No, we don't want matrilineal, we just want by age. Oh my goodness, could we have gotten a more disappointing grandson? Could we have seriously gotten a more disappointing grandson? And coat of arms looks nice, clean as heck. It's the one that the game gives you playing as the Ishaqid dynasty. It's the one that the game gives you playing as the Ishaqid dynasty, so about the only input I had on it was just choosing to play as this dynasty. Can also be really easy to kill the Viking AI who claim countless concubines as they hate them and add a lot to a murder scheme. Yes, I can imagine. I was gonna say, is like, is that my heir? No, it's not. Okay, don't care. It's not my heir. So don't overly care. If they get found out, good, we can stop them. If they don't, yeah, just means one less family member that's going to try and kill my youngest child. Okay, right. What are these wars for? That is a Liberty War. And this one is the Egyptian Ismaili Uprising. Neither of which I'm really going to bother with. Now, find character. So, all... Now, I just tend to do this to be curious, just to see if there are a few other characters in the realm who've been born with the pure-blooded trait since I last checked. And yes, we do have one more person here, so that could be interesting. But we can see, so there were 13 characters who've got pure-blooded. And we have... Let's just see, so 1, 2... 3... 4... Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those are in our court. I just love counting up how many pure-blooded people we have. Okay, so Common Hammer gives us monthly lifestyle experience 1%. So that is because one of the mods I have adds in kind of more general junky artifacts. You do get those on occasion where if you accept it, it means you get fewer events and pop-ups for items like that, but I've yet to really find one that I like in terms of all of that, so I just keep on turning them down, at least for the moment. Okay, 21 years for Desert Warriors. Hi, Almana, we need another one of those. Our daughter and antiquarian. Yep. Giving a bonus to monthly piety, which reminds me we probably should be checking on how much you're getting a month. 2.3. Oh, what else could we give you? Pedestal item. Okay, I don't think the antelope hide. Yep, cannot equip it. So I did make a mistake giving her an earlier one, seeing as she can't actually use it, but oh well. Oh well, we managed to give her at least something that increases prestige. Which, actually, thinking of, it might be an idea Yeah, prestige 0.1 a month. She probably can't actually use any of these anyway. Oh, my Shrieky Court Politics, prestige 0.1. 0.8. 0.05. Animal figurine. Yeah, we might as well... oh, not destroy. Not destroy. Whoops. Repair that one. And repair that as well. Okay, so we want to give her the Mashriki Politics. Just make sure I remember that one. So Mashriki Court Politics, yep, can equip that. There we go, 2.5 a month now, so she gains 30 prestige a month. But obviously, that's just to get her started. And hopefully by the time she actually becomes our next ruler, she'll actually just start snowballing all of that prestige. Which, speaking of, okay, you're also getting educated in stewardship, so that's going to be an interesting relation when those two come of age. Random councillor died. That was our chancellor. Okay, who's the best one? Son and not heir, because obviously we don't have that at the moment. Okay, interesting. We were a steward, but apparently she has none at the moment. We won the war led by Doge Andronikas against Princess Cecilia of the Byzantine Empire. Yeah, this is why I'm a little bit uncertain about trying to claim the throne. Because, okay, we've got almost the same amount of troops, but it just keeps on flipping between so many different people that I think we'd get it and then it would just end up falling out of our hands. Okay, piety or prestige. Let's hope the cold won't be that bad. I didn't see what we got, but it was only 10 either way, so... Right, I was wondering how long it was going to be before this name turned up. I have no idea how it's meant to be pronounced, but one of my estimates is a word I really should not say on stream. So I'm just gonna re-roll a name and we get Kamala. So yes, not quite as good as older siblings, but still decent enough. And we can get you... Let me see, is there anyone who's got a level 1 beauty trait? Yeah, a couple of people, so that could be good. Yeah, that's the problem. Is like the way I would pronounce that would be very, very iffy. Honestly, the way I'd pronounce that would be rather iffy. Okay, yeah. Let's just get you two betrothed. So, I mean, it's quite possible that that name's already been in the dynasty. I just didn't notice it. Okay, imprisoned because of disputed heritage. And we get our position as steward back. So, prisoners, can I ransom you out for 30 gold? Yep. And his daughter is comely but or Amazonian. So we're definitely getting some interesting characters here with all of these genetics. And apparently, despite being in the same dynasty, they are so far removed in terms of relation that it's not actually going to flag it up as being inbred. So that's always interesting to see. Obviously, the game counts how many relations in common. They have... Okay, no, we're not getting rid of... No, we're definitely not getting rid of you. Yeah, why did you not tell me anything from the start? Unfortunately, 38% chance. And yeah, I'm just gonna say maybe you should ignore or let that go past. Hello there, Probicus. How are you doing today? Hope things are going well with you. Okay, 88%. I hope you mean... Oh, I was gonna say... Beaten, I was gonna say is like, do you mean in terms of your spouse winning against you in, what was it, Hearts of Iron 4 you were playing the other day? And yes, unfortunately, you lost first to Jaded Zodiac. You lost first to Jaded Zodiac, who redeemed that about 10 minutes ago. Jeez. I swear, these kids are getting worse and worse every single time. These kids are getting worse and worse every single time. Oh boy. She's playing America. You can't win, at least not yet. Oh, you can always just keep trying. You can always just keep trying. Okay, 42 years old, so there is still the potential of a child or two. So if we can get one of the other genetic traits in, then we can just keep an eye on that. Here we go, and then this is our grandson, and yes, the beautiful giantess, who I found and decided that, yeah, I was going to get those two married because getting giant in the family could be an interesting event. Okay, how are the Mongols doing? You've just won a war from the looks of it. Still powerful. Still powerful. 40,000 troops versus... Oh. Okay, so... Yeah, pretty interesting there. So there's a border dispute and a county claim, is that? Or a duchy? No, that's just a county. I'm very surprised that the Byzantines, that the Mongols haven't turned their eyes towards the Byzantines as of yet. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Oh goodness. Okay, the county of Antioch has given rise to the Cypriot Druze populists. The county of Edessa has given rise to the Mashriki apostolic populists. The county of Sirusafa has given rise to the Mashriki al-Mahdi populists. The county of Aleppo has given rise to the Mashriki Ashari populists. And the county of Damietta has given rise to the Egyptian Ismaili populists. Oh dear. That is the problem with running such a large empire with such a diverse group of religions and cultures. Okay, what event have we got here? A pariah of court. So Nazi the fornicator. Haunted by social ostracism and the butt of many a sordid joke. Must decide whether my cousin's crimes outweigh my affections for her. So the only option that's not going to give us stress is saying family comes first. Spend 10 court grandeur, harbour criminals for 5 years. But Nazi gains 10 opinion of us. Historically accurate? It is, indeed. Okay, my vassal Doge Philotheos has a contract that is quite lenient. So a sufficient incentive will buy his consent. His feudal taxes to us are increased. Or loyalty is worth more than levies. Yeah, loyalty is worth more than levies. I'll do that one. Declare war, obviously, and we still need to keep an eye on this one because that Liberty faction is going to be difficult. Now, we just discovered hoardings. which means it was, yes, right here, the Cray de Chevalier. This holding gains fort level +6, hostile raid time +50%, levy size +50%, garrison size +30%, defender advantage +10, a garrison +500. This county gives 30% holding taxes and 0.2 control growth, and the holder of this holding gains 0.5 piety a month, -15% army gold maintenance, and -15% holy order higher cost. And it's also 1,950 because of a couple of little bonuses we've got. It would have been 3,000. It would have been 3,000, and last stream it was 2,250. So we've obviously gained something since then. So, yep, construct, and it's going to take 21 months. Now, seeing as we have hoardings, we can start upgrading things like the castle here. And what else can we upgrade? Okay, not the temple, but what else do we have? Tax there, additional tax. Okay, farms and fields going up from 0.8 to 1.1 a month. So yes, that puts us dangerously down at 50 gold. Apparently we're now fascinated by guilds, probably because I didn't actually choose anything. Can build small caravanserai. Simple rectangular building provides basic amenities for travellers and merchants. Well, that would have been useful if I hadn't like put something in pretty much every single county. That would have been very useful, you know, earlier game. But anyway, let's have a look. So Castle Baileys, unlock all high medieval era military buildings and levy reinforcement rate up. Knighthood, we could double down on men-at-arms, but I think that will be fine. Can build shooting ranges and can recruit crossbowmen. Knights of this culture become eligible for crossbow captain accolades. Divine Right can press several claims in a single war. Monthly piety up. Scootage feudal contract. Guilds we've already looked at. Banking. Is there anything down here that we've not got? No. And we've almost got windmills as well. Yeah, actually, I'll leave it at guilds. So additional building slot, I presume that does mean... Yeah, another... Okay, so that's good. It does give you an extra building slot with that one, because it does obviously anticipate that by the time you got it, you would have built up all of the areas. And yes, stay was very, very good. Oh, and we've got an achievement, Saint. We are known for our dedication to our faith. So we are, oh my goodness, we are the highest level of devotion. Yes. We are a religious icon. That is awesome. All the saints. The druziest Druze who's ever druzed. Yes. So, okay, we are actually also almost halfway to the living legend as well. So we're going to get quite good benefits, but unfortunately, we're 67 years old, so this is probably going to be cut pretty short soon. Let's have a look. Established is the second level of fame. And, oh no, one of our daughters has died. Oh well. Oh well. I know I shouldn't be, oh, died in childbirth. Okay. I was gonna say, that is very suspicious, having two daughters die, like, within... Oh, so died under mysterious circumstances on the 3rd of August, and then you died of childbirth on the 29th. So... pretty much almost 4 weeks apart. But no, this one was in childbirth. And apparently it also looks like the baby did not survive either. So that gives us another 37 stress. Thankfully, we are so low down. So valued scholarly. Okay, so that is the level 2 one. That is fine. And talk to confidant to reduce some stress. Just to make sure that doesn't tip over. Okay, 16. Yep. You two can get married. And this is... oh dear. Oh dear. Right. So is the fertility plus 10% gonna be outweighed by the fact he's got leprosy? This is our granddaughter by our daughter who died in childbirth. Okay. Gonna have to think very carefully because our culture does not allow divorce. I think I'll allow it because that's what, minus 85% if we presume. So nothing there to boost. Pure blooded is obviously up, but that's the only one that increases it. His health is good. His health is good. It's just a matter of whether he's going to have any kids to pass down the pure blooded trait. That's just going to be the question. So, introduce a new fashion at court. A character at court may attempt to duel you in diplomacy to prevent your style from being implemented. Always going to be fun. We can find a Greek teacher. Find someone to teach Greek, the court language of your liege. So we do have some interesting options and whatnot here, but yes, I'm definitely wanting to do the strengthened bloodline, and then we'll have to see where we are from there, because do I want to do something like the dynasty of many crowns, which would pretty much mean I would have to rule the Byzantine Empire and also take on the Mongol Empire, get all of my family members, or give them all kingdom level titles, and then let them become independent. Oh, okay, there is actually some discourse going in around here. Although, apparently, even being independent, you're still in 3 wars. That's not going to work out well for you. But there are a few little bits of land that aren't actually owned by the Mongol Empire for the moment. And you are fighting... for 3 of those. Right, never mind. Never mind. Although, interesting. The Kingdom of Gouge has been around for quite a while. That's one challenge run I tried to do in Crusader Kings 2. Never overly got too far, but it was still an interesting place to play and have a look at how things were. New stewardship perk. Yeah. Yeah, I don't quite know which one we got that got us that discount, but I'm not going to complain about it. They propose a marriage between sister and one of our knights who's got a skill of 5. So, sure. Don't care if that means that he moves out of our court. That's just going to be no more Master of the Hunt. Master of the Hunt. There we go. Actually, no, we'll put our grandson in because he is 17 and that will help out. Master of the Horse. We could actually put our granddaughter in. That is interesting. Knight effectiveness plus 8%. Court grandeur bonus plus 2. And Royal Architect. So building construction time minus 20%. You know what? I think I'm just going to clear out and put people in all of these positions. Especially seeing as we've lost an antiquarian. The High Almoner apparently disappeared as well. Court Jester, don't really want to bother with that one. We could get a court musician. Monthly court grandeur change, plus 15%, and increases opinion held when... Increases opinion gain when hosting a feast. Actually probably not on that one. Court tutor. Okay, we do have... Okay, your aptitude is excellent. You're only intelligent rather than a genius, but I'll still put you there. And bodyguards. Has a chance to prevent assassination murder schemes and reduces risk to die or be captured in battles you're both fighting in. Okay, so you are... Or aptitude is good and you're not in any other kind of position. And then bodyguard will choose you. Now, court artificer, we cannot get any because we don't have anyone valid for that. Same as court poet. I presume obviously court poet you need to have the poet trait. And of course we can always put someone in who absolutely hates us as the court jester. Unfortunately, aptitude poor, terrible, poor. Yeah. It's like the only person who doesn't absolutely love us, who's got a good aptitude, has a plus 61 opinion of us. So that's not really going to work anyway. Okay, this is Mako. Don't know why I'm educating you, so I don't care. I am not going to worry about stressing myself out to give you some good traits. There's a call to arms. Hungarian de jure war. Ooh. Basileus Comitas is being attacked by King Mate. Okay. Hungary's getting hungry in the Hungarian de jure war. Okay. For one little piece of territory. Okay, for one little piece of territory, I think that's be fine. I think that will be fine in the long run. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Following the start of the Mongol invasion of the Byzantine Empire, our liege has called their banners, and we must now decide how to answer the summons. We will declare for our liege. Right, okay, now we need to see where the troops are. Unfortunately, we can only really see on this section. So what we're probably going to have to do is come up here, add a new rally point. Let's put that one there. And then we can raise all of our troops here. You come back and Genghis Khan is coming. Yes. Yes, he is. He is on the move, which honestly, I was probably asking for it, saying, oh, it's very interesting that he's right up here and bordering us and he's not decided to go to war. I really shouldn't have said anything. I really should not have said anything. Okay, so there's 8,500 troops down there, so we might as well come down and try and start attacking you. Oh, okay, there we go, we've just died. I was expecting that as well. Hey, Imam Ali of Druze Imamate has passed on to eternity at 68 years of age. He died of old age. Imam Hasti ascends to the throne. Possessing a mighty physique and an exceptionally astute mind, her rule is sure to spawn both song and tale. So Imam Ali, 68 years old, played for 43 years. We lost no titles, thankfully. And we can see in our lineage... So the very first character, Count Ishaq, played for 15 years. Count Yahya I played for 21. Doge Hakam, we played for 59 years. I think he's actually the one who's lived the longest at 72. And obviously died of old age. Imam Yahya II died under mysterious circumstances. He ruled for 16 years. Imam Hussein, 42. We played him for 14 months, so that was very, very quick. Imam Ali played for 43 years, and we are now playing as Imam Hasti, 7 years old. Yeah, Imam Hussein was the one who died at the tournament, which was very, very unfortunate. Okay, entered into an entrenched regency because, of course, we're 7 years old, we can't do anything. My sister has given birth to a son. So, intelligent. Let's just see if we can find you a good spouse. Preferably someone who's got at least one more genetic trait, which indeed you do. Now, the problem is we are 2 over our domain limit. We do not have a spouse. Everyone, well, okay, not everyone, but a significant number of people do not like us. Okay, you've got a skill of 17 and you want to be on the council, but apparently you hate us anyway. Okay, you know what? Screw putting you on the council if you're going to hate me regardless. And then we've got... Okay, apparently you are demand conversion. Okay, Druze is hostile. Demand conversion. Okay, right. Already considering a proposal. We'll just wait for a moment then. Okay, nope, you're not doing that. So we will assign you for the moment. We can't do that for 1236. 15 years. Okay, great. Can't do that for 15 years. 2 holdings above our domain limits. We're going to have to do something about that. And then obviously the dangerous faction, the Liberty faction. So can imprison you, 27% chance. Appoint a worthy successor for this one. Yep, we'll just put you in there. Artifacts have low durability. So repair. Repair. And repair. Okay, right. Let me just go back because we probably need to equip some of these things. Well, I say that. I say that. We've got a bunch of them equipped already. Anyway, so we want to sort by... Okay, there's no option to sort by how much stats something gives you. So we are getting 12.8 prestige a month. Now we just have to hope that we're able to get through and we won't have to give away too many titles. Oh my goodness, you are ramming through our defenses there. Okay, you know what? You know what? No, cancel the siege. Cancel the siege, just go straight for the troops. I guess I have no choice. Lose 20 dread and we get high crown authority. Does that mean, however... Ah, no, we can't designate our heir. We do not have absolute crown authority and we do not have any child that can be designated as our heir. Thankfully, house seniority, everything is going to go to one person. Thankfully. That would be you. You still got a few years to have a child. But we're just going to have to sit here and hope that we're going to survive the next 8 years. And we want someone to educate us in stewardship. So our steward and vassal has a skill in stewardship of 20 and a skill in learning of 21. So that's going to be a total of 30. So, yep, that will be good. And hopefully... Oh, okay, apparently you just completely ran off when I wasn't looking. Okay, you're actually going into the place that I was planning on going to. There we go, we've caught you up. Okay, there we go. There's some war scores. So we're plus 13 for the moment. We're plus 13 for the moment. Gained a level of fame. So we are now distinguished, and we are, unfortunately, all the way down in terms of piety. We are all the way down in terms of piety. So I think this would potentially be quite an interesting event if we're actually the ones who are able to fight off the Mongol Empire, but we will have to see. So Sister Kalina. Okay, so this is the one that has had a bunch of children already. Let's see. Okay, none of you got the pure-blooded trait. Slightly annoyingly. Someone interesting there with the fecund trait, so yes, we'll grab that one. And why is this taking us so long? Fort level of 10. That might explain a few things. Fort level of 10 might explain a few things. Okay, sanctioned war declaration, and okay, we're getting a load of people joining in here, and okay, that's a loss. That is a loss. Oh no, it looked like we were going to win that, but unfortunately it was not going to go our way. Yeah, and we lost quite a few people as well, so our heir now is Captain Jahan, or Yahan, not 100% sure how that would be pronounced. But yeah, seeing as it's obviously house seniority, it's always going to be the oldest people. And we can change Crown Authority again on the 7th of August. Okay, well, that will be fine. That's 20 years, so still going to be a little bit of an issue, but hopefully... Oh, actually, we only lost 2% of war score on that one. So we can come back up here and reinforce, because we've got 9,000 out of... Potentially, is that going to tell me? It will if I'm patient enough. Near enough, 13,500. Now, I'm just going to go down here and forbid a couple of people who are probably under skill of 7. So anyone who's got a skill of 8 and above is allowed. Everyone else... This is our regent. So, okay, he's an acclaimed knight as well, so unfortunately we can't do that. As I follow along with Rabia, so this is our... Oh dear, we're starting to get into mimetic CK3 things. So she's both our niece and our sister-in-law. I find her speaking in the language of the court around me, and I'm strangely starting to understand it. If I put in the effort, I may become proficient in our court language. So I can talk just like the grown-ups, or this is boring, just speak Arabic. I was going to say, so... Okay. Our court language looks like it's Greek then. So I'll say, this is boring, just speak Arabic. And... Okay, no, our court language is Arabic. It's just, obviously, our liege is Greek, so that is what he's speaking. There's relation by blood, it's a bonus. Yeah, it's just, that was very much accidental. That was very much accidental. Okay, my cousin has had an extramarital affair. This cannot go unpunished. And this is avian abuse. The monster had deliberately harmed a falcon during a last hunt. Okay, so we're not... We don't really have any traits for the moment. Why is the icon flying around? Why is the icon flying around randomly? Okay, is that meant to be a bird there or something? I have no idea. Okay, we'll fine you for harming the bird. And then obviously nothing here should have changed. Nope, we've got nothing new that we can put up. There's nothing new we can put up for that one. Oh no, smallpox. Please don't get us. Ooh. Okay, right. Do we get ourselves a puppy? So we can gain pet dog, gives us diplomacy and prowess. We can say to our aunt and seneschal that you can have this. Or we could say to our guardian, he seems lonely sometimes and he can get the dog. So that was diplomacy and prowess. Okay, so... Oh my goodness, look at how much learning we have. We've got 17 learning at 8 years old. So you are plus 90, you are minus 7. I'll actually give you the dog. I'll give you the dog and try and make you like me a bit more. Maybe you'll be a bit more inclined to... Oh my goodness, okay. We may be in trouble. There's the 50,000 Mongol forces. Oh no. Oh no. This is basically what we call photogenic memory. I don't think so, because our court imam here has a learning of 31. That is more what I'd call photographic memory. Oh dear, there's no way I'm going to take on all of those troops. Okay, the only thing I can think of... I no longer have a royal architect. Going to be annoying. Oh, we can actually get a couple of ladies in waiting. Ah. Oh, I didn't notice that. Photogenic memory, photographic memory. Did I say photogenic or did I say photographic? Oh, either way, I knew what you meant. Oh, I was going to say, why is our best one terrible aptitude? Because I've got it the wrong way round. Because I had it from lowest prowess to highest instead of highest to lowest. I did say photographic. Okay, so I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. It was just autocorrect, throwing a spanner in the works. Okay, bounteous loins, fertility plus 10% and attraction opinion plus 5 for our dynasty. So that will also help us get a few more kids out. Okay, we're going to lose this war. Okay, so our half-brother fell ill but recovered. Whereas, okay, our former court architect died. A shame. And you need a new spouse. So that means we need to find you a new husband. So if we could find someone who's got the beautiful trait, who doesn't have any other negatives. There we go, 31-year-old, have fun. Okay, there they are. There they are, Yep. It's just the number of troops. Honestly, it's just the number of troops. I cannot manage that, and I think that was a stack wipe as well. So why are we losing money? Unraised men-at-arms, liege taxes, expenses to court positions. Okay. Yeah, that was a stack wipe. We basically lost everything. Oh my goodness. So that additional taxes is going to help us out. All archers get stack wipes because of their high pursuit. Yeah. Yeah, that's we're not going to win this. We're going to become part of the Mongol Empire. We are just going to become part of the Mongol Empire. So yep, enforce demand, surrender. Kargan Temujin season to all titles within Basileus Komitas's realm belonging de jure to the title and all occupied counties outside it. Yeah, I'm aware. I have encountered the no longer seneschal. I have encountered the Mongols in CK2 and they work the similar way in CK3, so I'm aware that I'll be fine, no titles or land, I won't lose anything, but the Byzantines will fracture, and then presumably also the Mongols will fracture when we get a succession crisis. Because, okay, you've not had any more children since I last looked, but you are betrothed to a 14-year-old. And you've got 49, 56, and 36. Okay, so could get a couple more kids out of you. AI used to always raise on the capital, meaning the Mongols would raise on the edge of the world and lose the war before their armies got over. Oh yeah, I can imagine a stack of 50,000 troops. A stack of 50,000 troops walking halfway across the world would get pretty destroyed by attrition as well. Okay, Norshin has been pestering me for a long time now, so this is our niece. Vicious, mocking and pushing me around. Not only that, she broke my favourite toy boat. So we can say she's the worst, she becomes our bully. We can say, I'm gonna beat you senseless. 40% chance we beat her to death. 40% chance we could beat her to death. Increase martial by 2 and prowess by 2. 59% chance we beat her and she leaves you alone. Increase martial and prowess by 1 each. 0% chance she becomes your bully. And 0% chance she becomes your nemesis. 0% chance she beats you to death. But we would gain 19 stress because we're pensive. So we'll just say we're going to pay you 5 gold and see if that works. Okay, right. Okay, so this is another one of our nieces because we've all been born around the same time. Look what I found, an entire keg of mead. Took it while the cooks weren't looking. So we can say, give it here, I'll put everything back the way it was. Gain the trait diligent. So diplomacy, stewardship +3, but stress loss we would have an impact. Gregarious, diplomacy +2, 1% chance we'd gain the trait drunkard. Which honestly, I know it's really bad, but the mental image of a 9-year-old getting drunkard from this is just fairly amusing. Or we can say this isn't for me. So stewardship +2 and a small boost to health. Whereas diligent doesn't give a boost to health. But what I'm going to check is our guardians. You are content, shy and cynical. Okay, I'll go for diligent and just keep my fingers crossed that he's not going to change that. Random marriage request will be fine. Okay, Leisure signed a white peace for one of those wars. We're minus 82% with the Mongols. Ouch. But, yeah, so our regent. So, benefit from some monetary aid. My guardian purses his lips as he proposes an arrangement alone to ease the burden on my treasury. Yeah, we can say your help is appreciated. He does gain a weak hook on us, and we can pretty much just pay back that loan. So what I was going to look at, so liege calls on their regent to help build and focus the power of the throne. So characters and counties leaving factions, boosted crown authority and boosted councillor opinion. This one is about swelling armies, but okay, I think we will just keep it on fill coffers for the moment. So where is that? Ah, it's up here. Repay the loan. And apparently we can do this even though we're not an adult. So we gain strong blood. Chance of inheriting good congenital traits is up 40%. And chance of new good congenital traits is plus 400%. So yes, strengthened bloodline. For generations, our dynasty has been known for the strength of its blood. Vigour, beauty and intellect are all attributes associated with the Ishaqid name. My own excellence only confirms this. All of our dynasty's best qualities in one perfect individual. My name and my gifts will live on through my descendants for centuries to come. We gain the nickname the Blood Mother, and the Ishaqid dynasty gains strong blood. Now we just need to hope that we live long enough to actually have a few kids. Because I don't think that will actually, or maybe it will actually pass down to people. Maybe it will just generally pass down to people. Thought of the Warriors, the City of Judah. Your request is granted. Oh, come on, you paid me a lot more last time. 928 gold. And we've discovered men-at-arms. So that was up here. So size of men-at-arms regiments +4 and maximum number +1. So that'll be good when we get advanced bow making. Which is our current exposure, actually. Expect to be discovered in about 14 years. Guilds is 12 years. So we do have, obviously, armoured horsemen. Yep, right there. And we can also now increase every single one of these. The problem is, do I put, monthly reinforcements. We lost the war because of course we did. As ruler of the universe, it is inevitable you will bow to me, rather. Let it be in an oath of fealty rather than with an axeman's blade against your neck. So we become a vassal or he declares war on us. 78,000 troops. I think we will just submit with honour and will remain neutral. The Mongol invasion of the Arabian Empire. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. So, this is going to be fun. The Holy Roman Empire has 25,000 troops. And you've declared war on, okay, the Hashemid here. You've got 12,500. And we've joined the Mongol invasion of the Arabian Empire. We're just going to sit pretty. Here's the game glitched. Okay, hang on a minute. I am going to quickly save. Make a hard save. Exit to the main menu and then come back in again. Because there's no way I'm going to be playing this with the pop-up to submit to the Mongol Empire like that. Okay, hopefully go back in and that will resolve itself. Yeah, apparently Genghis Khan didn't get the message and just kept on sending birds with a letter demanding that I pay fealty and become his vassal, and I'm going, I've already sent you a reply back 7 times. What more do you want? I've already told you yes 7 times. What more do you want me to say it an 8th time? Apparently, yes. He wants me to say it an 8th time. Though maybe... Okay, right. We haven't got an extra pop-up yet. So my acquaintance Aisha is getting on my nerves. She's always the good one, preaching about one virtue after another. Borrowed her favourite doll and now she has to do what I tell her. So that will teach her for being so annoying. We lose 15 stress. Yeah. So we'll just do that. Ooh, hang on a minute. That's not the right one. Defending against Khagan Temujin of the Mongol Empire in the Mongol invasion of the Arabian Empire. Oh, so you actually had a alliance with them? Or did you just jump in? Interesting. Interesting. Either way, I'm not going to raise any troops. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, 50 gold to ransom you out. 100 gold to ransom you out. And you are... I mean, somewhat decent. So we'll demand conversion and recruit. There we go. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident in now going. It's like, okay, I think we managed to stop that glitch from going along. I played together with Zahir, again, a nephew, a lot lately. The other day he even let me borrow his favourite spinning top. Always ask the right questions, getting to the truth of every conversation and discussion. I'm happy we know each other. Yeah. Let's find you a potential spouse then. You're 9 years old. So let's have a look. Someone about the same age, if at all possible. And we want the beauty trait and the strength trait. Well, I did see someone who's got both. If we do that, and then I think the same here. You're 6 years old, so someone with the beautiful trait around the same age, maybe. I did see someone with the level 3 one, so I'm going to go with that one over the level 2s that are closer in age. There we go. There's another betrothal for you. So we're 10 years old at the moment. Our betrothed is, wow, brave, diligent, gregarious. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure I could have made a better spouse for her. I'm not sure I could have made a better spouse for her. Meet peers. So heard noises at night, mysterious noises in colours. Join the meet peers. Oh, it's going to go across water. That's going to be a bit dangerous. So we want, yes, experienced captains. And there is one low chance of danger, which I presume is still this one. 9%, yes. Superior armaments. There we go. No danger whatsoever. Join the meet peers. Now only we need them to stay alive. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I mean, this was potentially a bit of a dangerous route, but we've gotten superior armaments and we've also got experienced sea captains. So, as I look upon a young page walking by, sweaty with labour but a blush on his cheeks, I'm entranced. What is this feeling? This longing? So boys are so fascinating, so we don't get a choice. We discover or we realise we're heterosexual. Or we can say, I know he's only a commoner, but my heart. Oh. It's like, apparently he's a peasant leader. Timur is a jumped up peasant who revolted against his betters. At age 10. At age 10. Are we in like some kind of genius anime show or something? Yes, exactly, Probicus. He's got the trait pensive. He's also just. So I'm actually tempted, yes. Oh, but he only wants to be friends. Boo. At age 10, you could barely write. At age 10, I was writing books. Admittedly, I was writing books based on existing IPs and essentially just copying them. But I was still writing books at age 10. Okay, so we've got quite a mix of ages here. So we've got a 15-year-old, 5-year-old, and obviously us at 11 years old as well. And the host is Duke Ostantinos. Jostantinos. Does picking your nose count? Don't think so. Hey, welcomes us to the peer meet. 3 months until it ends. Oh. Hang on, I saw something about blood murder on a hover over, but apparently something... So I thought David, the son and heir of Count Konstas of Guria, and the peasant boy were merely pretending to fight, but there is blood in the dirt. You knew a page of Greek mythology. Okay, I'd say that counts. So we can either say, I will save him, David, this person becomes our friend, but we gain 38 stress because we're pensive. 10% chance of getting wounded, spend 150 prestige, lose 8 stress. Or we can say, that looks fun. No, we'll say, someone please help. Hey, my acquaintance Duke Apollonius II approaches me with a heap of fabric in his arms. As he dumps it into the floor in front of me, I realise it's a heap of clothing for adults. So let's play house together. So we can say only if we're the parents. Jaw and Garaphilia is the dog. That's not very nice. Or we can say no, that's silly, let's play chess. So gain singular focus, so learning +1, but general opinion -5, and it would also lose stress. Okay, yes, I'm going to say no, that's silly, let's play chess. So I feel like that's the kind of thing. Oh gosh, hang on a minute. Make Count Chagati of Edessa your vassal. I'm not going to say no to either of those. There's a marriage thing. That is fine. Neither of them have genetic traits that I need to be worried about. We can lawfully imprison our marshal. Powerful vassals expect council position, can grant vassals to rightful liege. Yes, I think if we do that, grant them over. So -60, he's still going to hate us. Wolf Fangs, repair. Realm will lose land if you inherit something. I don't overly care about that for the moment. A Chrysogonos, the son and heir of Count Aristarchus of Thessalonica, has climbed the highest boulder around and is gesturing enthusiastically for me to follow. So I won't back down. 90% chance we increase our prowess by 1, or stay here. We're losing a lot of stress, losing a lot of prestige because we're pensive. And our sister, half-sister and sister-in-law, has had a child. Okay. Yep, no problem, Probicus. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of the day, and hopefully I'll see you again in another stream sometime soon. Okay, there's someone with the Herculean trait, so there's a quick betrothal for you. Okay, brave Faris. Romilia, the daughter of Duke Andronikos, are watching the Faris train while my nephew Timur approaches us with a smile. What do you say? Think you can handle the basics? 80% chance we pick up on the basics, increase our prowess, and Romilia also increases prowess. Probably not amazing, seeing as we don't actually have the culture option that allows for women to be knights. No matter how hard you try, you just don't get it. Gain 38 stress, get whacked over the head, gain wounded, gain 19 stress because we're pensive. Or we can increase our martial by 1. That's actually probably better, seeing as we're not going to be thinking about going to war ourselves. And okay, I was half hoping for you to get the giant trait, but oh well, I guess we're just going to have to deal with what we've got here. If I get you betrothed to, there's someone with the fecund trait. We might get a few more children out of that couple anyway. Okay, time to pack up and return home to my duties. Every guest gained 20 opinion of Duke Constantinos. And we've got 1,000 gold we can spend on a few things, which probably is going to be bankrupting ourselves, increasing all of these, which if I think about it, we probably should be focusing on the trebuchets, if nothing else. It will turn off monthly reinforcements for now, just to make sure we're not going to have a situation where we are gaining money, then losing money because we've got a positive amount. And yep. Okay, so Abyssinia, Mongol invasion of the Arab Empire, attacking. Okay, that would be why the King of Jerusalem is involved, because that's probably got part of his yeah, that's probably part of the Kingdom of Arabia. That would explain why he's been dragged in. And the same with that one. So the Yemeni, or the Sultanate of Yemen, also been dragged into that one. And then that's the main one, Hashemid. And then that one is... Okay, right, so yes, I'm definitely just gonna sit and wait patiently for all of this to blow over. Okay. Yep. Just double checking, that is going to be fine. How are we doing on getting those desert travelers? 13 years. There we go, we can go in again. A life in my... Oh. Okay, right, so this is the hunting incident. And I've just realised that we probably also want to be converting religion, making sure places are under control and all of that good stuff. So my guardian brought me to the woods to play with a bow. Running off on my own, it did not take long before I came across a wounded doe trying to limp away from me. So we can say this will be the largest animal I've ever brought down, and we gain ambitious. It's so slow I could stab it and watch it bleed to death. We gain sadistic. So intrigue, prowess and natural dread. Or test set out by Moradam, gain paranoid, which could be good in some circumstances. I'm going to go for ambitious and hope. Yep, fingers crossed, we got ambitious. Oh my goodness, this character is going to be likely to become Mongol and Tengri. No thank you, because I want to stay Druze and Mashriki, at least for the moment. We are potentially going to be having a look and getting ourselves we can't reforge or repair because we don't have enough money yet. Getting the Syrian culture when we've got enough time and prestige. So let me just have a look at our betrothed. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Only got the level 2 education, thrifty clerk. But the others should be pretty dang good. The others should be pretty dang good, all things considered. Oh, you got typhus. That's probably not good. To our niece, she's not got any good genetic traits, so yeah, that oh, he just got over it. Okay. Okay, he just got over it. Fair enough. Artifact Claymore, fine. Not that I'm going to do anything about it, but don't tell him that. Join me in the Mongol invasion of Abyssinia. No. Because if that happens, I will be completely destroyed. So Pavlos is not the son of Count Constas of Hadrianopolis, but was fathered by none other than him. Okay. Don't overly care. That's not part of my dynasty, so it means pretty much nothing to me. They tried to unsuccessfully further the mandate. There we go, that's more what I was expecting. Getting a kid with the giant trait. Now, do we have the pretty trait? Yes. Yes, we do. Okay, we are 12 years old. We should be, presuming we get an option for a third trait, we should be getting that soon. But even if we don't... Even if we don't, I think our character here is still going to turn out to be pretty good. Yep, no problem, Prez. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you around in a stream some other time. Okay, so We just turned 13. We've got 3 more years before our regency potentially ends. Cannot help but notice the nepotism you treat your cousin Duke ally with. What do you mean? The expertise of your marshal Duke Nikitas for a few years. Let me have a look. So marshal of 4, marshal of 20. Focused on teaching, marshal -2. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't really see a negative to that. And this is our niece and our bodyguard. Yes. Okay, now we can repair that. 38 gold. We could declare wars. Okay, 32%. Okay, that is already in the support schemes option. Okay, Druze is further increased by 10. That's always going to be nice to see. Need another antiquarian. We're getting through these at quite a speed, or at least it seems anyway. There we go, half-sister and sister-in-law can do that, fine. That is such a weird thing. I know they've not been that closely intermarried. It's just she's probably from our mother and is our half-sister that way, and then got married to one of our half-brothers on our father's side. Is just how it managed to pass through. So need more reliable men like you. Are you good? 18 intrigue. What else have you heard? Wahid's love secret. Don't think there's anything I can really say about that. Are these still all stationed? And they are. Okay. So 15.75. Is there any better? Yes, in Baalbek. See, oh, hang on a minute, I didn't see Jewel. So you're stationed up here, so 5.5. Okay, 6.6 up here. Stationed in Busra, which is down there, 6.25. Okay, 7.5 potentially up there. These are in Tadmor, which is up there. 0.06 a day if we put them in Baalbek. Whereas you're in Baalbek at 60. Oh, okay, yes, we can actually swap a few of you around then. Replace the pikemen with the armoured horsemen, yes. And then the pikemen, which were not stationed in any holding, were 5.5 here. So if we put you at 6.6 here, 6.6 or plus 4.8. Actually, no, I'll put you down here. Replace the Muz Arab ones. So that's 15.75 and 13.75. Actually, yeah, that was probably pretty good for that one. So yes, I'll put you back there. And then we'll have a look on this one. 5.56, 8.8 to 9.6. You're stationed in Anjar, which is over there, 3.3 and 2.5, but we can put you here, which is really, really good for that. There we go. Okay, that's done on that one. And then as soon as we get the crossbowman, the advanced bow making in 12 years, we'll be able to go over to that one. Okay, court physician. I was going to say, hopefully we've got some good homegrown talent, and we do, or at least decent enough anyway. At least decent enough to manage all of that. Okay, right. Heart-wrenching rejection. Oh, I spend day and night thinking about Timor, and my heart flutters when I see him in the castle halls. However, when I approached him with my feelings, he turned me down with a laugh, crushing my heart under his feet as he walked away. I'll show them what it means to put me down like that. Gain vengeful. So diplomacy -2. But the other stuff, intrigue, prowess, dread, gain advantage in desert. If this is love, I want nothing to do with it. Oh, we really don't want chaste. Do they really think I give up that easily? Stubborn gives +3 stewardship. So yes, we'll get stubborn. We'll get stubborn. Okay, another Mongol invasion. I was gonna say, oh, okay, he did die. Right, he did die, but the Mongol Empire did not shatter. Oh, hang on a minute, died of great pox. Oh, are we still... Ah, there we go. That's better. I was going to say, that doesn't seem right, but apparently I wasn't quite clicking on the right thing. Looks like that was, yeah, someone else involved in the war. I was thinking, it's like, why has he got only 1,200 troops? And why has the realm not shattered if that's the case? But 63 years old. His health is poor, he's ailing. So we'll just have to see how long he lasts. We are obviously a kingdom level title, so even if things do shatter, we'll still be pretty powerful in terms of the local area. Okay, preparing for the future. Soon I will rule for real without being overseen by fickle guardians and know-it-all teachers. So the only option that doesn't give us stress is this one. So, okay, so fail to intimidate gains stress. So, daughter of Duke Nikitas, daughter of Duke Uligu, and daughter of Duke Abu Memsur. I don't really think, like 3,800, okay. 3,200, 3,800. Nah, I'll just say I've got better things to focus on. Because I do, and those are not anywhere near worth my attention with like 3,500 troops. Anyway. Okay, so this is our childhood bully. May have become an adult now, but I know he'll never become a decent person. So he is vengeful, and that is his only trait. Okay, unwelcome attention. Nasib has been pestering me for a long while. I'll pay you 5 gold to bog off. That may have worked. That may have worked. Still 32% on that one. Cannot stop thinking about Timur. Okay, so love is a lie. 50% chance increasing intrigue by 1. 3% chance we gain melancholic. 97 stress or 48 stress. Oh, okay, no, we'll just say oh whoa. Because, yeah. If that was a gamble and there was like a 3% chance of getting 98 stress, although with melancholy, I may have been tempted, but oh my goodness, our next heir is 71 years old. Did you actually manage to have a kid? No. No, you did not. Okay, Counselor died under mysterious circumstances. That was our spy master, so very, very sus. Okay, do that. You absolutely love me anyway, so that is good. And Chancellor. Okay, increase intrigue by 1 or only lose 3 stress. Okay, if we're only going to lose 3 stress, I might as well go for the option that gains us a little bit of intrigue. Oh, and I've just noticed that our stewardship is high enough that we are now not only able to hold all 8 of these pieces of land that we have, but we're actually able to hold an extra 9th one as well. Oh, that is very, very nice. Let me just see. My sister has been showing signs of pregnancy. Everyone thought it was her husband. The real father-to-be is none other than Duke Ally. Oh, right. This might explain why none of the kids have inherited that pure-blooded trait then, if their parentage is in dispute. That could explain a few things. A wounded vassal, nothing can be done for him. rather unfortunately. So when we turn 16, which is going to be in just under a year and a half, we're going to see, and hopefully we will get our level 4 education focus. Okay, I really enjoy playing with Zahir, but it's sometimes hard to understand what he's saying. While it's perfectly doable to only communicate with hand gestures and grimaces, I feel like it'd be really fun if I could speak Shaz Turkic with him. Perhaps I should study for Zahir's sake. Okay, 24 stress. Gain 24 stress because we're diligent. 15% chance increase learning by 1. Or gain 6 stress. Okay, I'll go with that one. 15% chance of an extra learning. Nope, didn't work out. Oh well. Okay, another call to arms. We will remain neutral, at least for the moment. Carpathia. Okay, and... Okay, Carpathia again. Okay, so... Who are we at war with now? Mongol invasion of Carpathia. I can't even see it on the map. Oh. Oh, because it's one little piece there. Okay, that one's one little piece. This one is Wallachia. Okay, and that one, this one is another little count. Okay. So just a few different independent things, essentially. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're essentially just... Okay, that's another single county one. That is actually... a ducal conquest. Yes, that one. Okay, and my niece has had a child. Not bad. Not bad there. Okay, do I have... I mean, we're getting a couple of good kids out of all of this. I think I'll just chuck you two together and just hope it works out. Which I know is very, very poor planning, but it might work out. It might work out. So you've got... Oh my goodness, I've only just noticed this. 39 prowess. Admittedly, a third of it is coming from the magnificent mace we have. Yeah, my cousin has proven himself highly capable. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, 39 prowess. That is definitely going to be something. Okay, apparently culture head. We are not culture head, probably because we are a child. And oh, okay. So hail, beautiful, intelligent, and fecund. Oh, if I could just go through and pick anyone as an heir to the dynasty, I'd be tempted to pick him, even if he doesn't have the pure-blooded trait. But that would be something to behold. That would definitely be something to behold. A singular focus, don't really worry about that. Okay, pay 125. No, we just say we're lucky to have such a good... And I've just realised that we've actually got this chunk here because we were given the... Yeah, in the Kingdom of Jazeera. We were actually given that land, or given that vassal. Now we could potentially... Okay, do not have a casus belli. Right, but we could get the Kingdom of Jerusalem under our belt. Fabricate claim, yes. Get the claim on the duchy. But maybe we might be able to actually get the kingdom, if nothing else. Maybe, perhaps. And sure, she's not spectacular, so I might as well just marry out. Okay, only 42 years old is our new heir to the throne. 45 years old, has not had any children. Oh yeah, we're actually starting to get through relatives pretty quickly here. So second in line is our half-brother here, who has all of the children, but none of them with the pure-blooded trait. And then this one who is not his. Hey, you are married to someone with the pure-blooded trait, but you've yet to have any children. You have 3 kids who are okay, and then you have 1 child who has not really accomplished anything of particular note. So what would we need to get this? So do not have the equal doctrine. Your culture does not have a cultural tradition that allows equal. Okay, so we'd have to be waiting on that for the moment then. Okay, turn back on monthly reinforcements just so we can get all of those back up and running. So we need more bowmen. We've got the maximum amount of trebuchets, more armoured horsemen and more regular horsemen. This will be 196 for each of them. So if we wait, I was going to say if we wait a bit, but no, we need to do this. With the help of Taishi Moadam, I have completed my studies of stewardship. Even if the highest aspects of the subject eludes me, I have lived up to everyone's expectations. Level 3. The friendship I shared with Zahir meant a lot to me when we were both young, and I still have him by my side means a lot. I have memorable times with Timur. The things Duke Alptigin put me through still weigh heavily on me, and I wonder if Aisha remembers the things I put her through when we were young. So not forget your fondness for Timur, won't forget Aisha anytime soon, and won't forget Duke Alptigin anytime soon. You are no longer Taishi Muadam's ward. Lost the trait pensive. So now we need to end our intrigued thing, so we can say offer nothing, piety, or offer gold 520. Oh, you know what? He's been very good to us. So we'll give him the money. So now, we are above our domain limit because we don't have our stewardship to help anymore, but we do have, what we do have is our lovely spouse, and look at all of those potential traits we can get. Look at all those lovely potential traits. So how long will it take us to get one? It doesn't say. Monthly income plus 10%. Okay, time until next perk, 20 months. One above our domain limit. That'll be fine. I'll let the subjects enjoy the festivities. So yes, we want to change you over to managed domain. There we go. Gets us a bit more extra money. And also means we go back up to 8 out of 8 for our domain. So, okay, I just need to have a think about what I'm going to be doing on this one. Betrothed can marry, sure. Okay, so county control, yes, we need to change that. We need to get it back up in Aleppo. And gosh, there's going to be so many proposals and whatnot here. So how long until we can change this? 11 years. So 11 years until we can go back to High Crown Authority and be able to nom or designate our heir. Okay, Ismat is actually preferred by glory hounds, zealots, and minor landholders. So that should make, well, if we need, or if we end up in a situation where everything is just going to go to Ismat, all of Palestine will be mine for 154 gold. Yep, let me just get that. Okay, so that is pretty much everything there then. That is good to see. And religion, so We've got some, definitely got some interesting different religions floating around for the moment. So, resisted conversion, adulterer, I'll pardon you. And might succeed, 52%. Oh no, that was bad. That was a bad thing. Okay, right. Well, raise all here. If nothing else, this means I can do a little bit of cleaning house. This means I can do a little bit of cleaning house and give a bunch of people who like me a bunch of land. Not opinion of you, we want by age. So you would be good. And there we go. Okay, we are in debt, which is unfortunate. Okay, we're sieging down a couple of places, so we'll just leave that there for the moment. We don't have time to worry about a hunt. We can put a marshal in. So 41 years old, so you're not too bad actually. Increase control, let's put you up there in Odessa. Okay, it's 10,000 troops coming back down, that looks like. This may have been a bad thing. So, war against the tyranny, so we want you to come back in. That may be bad. That may be very, very, very bad. Okay, we've got something. Oh, nope, nope, we're gonna lose. We're still gonna lose. Oh dear. I took a gamble and we lost. We took a gamble and we lost. Remain neutral. Can we call in any allies? There we go. Can call allies to war. Okay. War against the tyranny. That won't actually cost us anything. Cannot do that one because he's already fighting in the war. Okay. That makes some sense. There we go. You've joined in. So hopefully, if we get you to merge together, and one of our knights has been severely injured, and we've joined the late medieval era. New traditions are available. So what did we just get then? Probably windmills, because I think we were very close to getting that anyway. I think we did indeed get to windmills. So if I move you across here, maybe we'll be able to do a bit of divide and conquer. Not quite. There's 15,000 coming in, and that's another... That is another severe loss. Okay, I think we're going to have to just surrender that one. Oh, we're deposed. No, hell no. Hell no, we're not going to be deposed. Money. Borrow gold from the Holy Order. 900 gold. Borrow money from the local moneylenders. Gain 300 gold. Have a look in the mercenaries. I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually call upon you, but let's have a look. Mercenaries. How many people can we get? Not enough. The answer is not enough. Okay, there's 3,000 there. Hire for a 3-year contract is going to put us right back in debt. But we're going to need all of that, rather unfortunately. Okay, brother has been wounded. Okay, now you are. Move back all the way up here, please. Okay, stewardship perk, right. Right. What can we do? Demand payments for hooks. Collect taxes effectiveness. Building tax. We'll go for taxes. Because that should be, yes. An extra 2.5%. Okay, there is 8,000 people. And maybe... Okay, so... You are... Okay, Reaver and Desert Warrior versus Military Engineer, Forwarder and Cautious Leader. So we'll put Cautious Leader in there. And okay, please keep on going around the coast. Please do not get caught. Okay, we've got 2 of them. Yep, they're all joining up again. Nisinor has given birth to a daughter. Oh gosh. This may be risky. You're going to be deposed if we're not careful. You are somewhat decent. Okay, so we need to find you a good spouse. Can't really find anyone. Let's just do you. Yeah, that's probably not going to do anything. Note not embark, please. Okay, can we try and... Nope, we can't. Okay. Right, I'm not sure there's anything we can do here because this is gonna just minus 70%. We are pregnant, however, maybe we can hold out long enough. I'm not sure we'll be able to. I'm not sure we'll be able I'm not sure we'll be able to hold out on this. Because we are pregnant for 3 months. Okay, can we actually go in and unsiege this? I think we'll be able to do that without too much trouble. Oh gosh, I'm really starting to regret doing this now. Really starting to regret doing this. The 50-50 shot, I just didn't realise how many of my vassals were very, very angry with me. I just didn't realise how many vassals were angry with me. Maybe we might be able to get that siege done. Okay, courtiers captured in siege. You have just reached minus 100%. And we are going to be deposed. Rather unfortunately. Yep, there we go. We have been deposed. Continue as Imam Ismat. Okay, right. So this is going to be interesting. So we are now playing as Ismat. So nothing has really happened. Really thinking about it, nothing has happened. It's just we've had a change in who's in charge. So stewardship, you are the best option there. Marshal, you are the best option there. So we're just going to have to find a way to get ourselves back on the throne, which may be very, very difficult because obviously we are going to have a situation where yeah, I have no idea how far down the line of succession we might even be. That is very, very unfortunate. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we... Right, because it was tied to the character, it's not actually going to do anything. We can create a cadet branch. Allows creation. You are not third or closer in the line of succession for one of your house head's titles. Who is the house head then? No, we're... Oh, we're the cult... That's the culture head. Who is the house head then? House head is... Still says it's her. House head heir, me. Can I ransom you out? No. That was the thing I just clicked on. They pay 20 gold to get her out. Do this to main focus. And then faction has a Liberty faction. Right, well I got myself into a real mess there. So we will do a save. And I know this is really, really bad, but let's go back to... Okay, so 1st of January 2131. Let's load back into an autosave and pretend I never did that. We'll just pretend I never did that. Okay? Okay, good. It is almost 8:30, so I'm going to have to wrap up this soon anyway. Ollie's probably getting at least a little bit hungry, but we'll see how things go. Okay, there we are. And are we... Okay, so we are... Artifact Claymore. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've got our spouse there. You can get married. Okay, so we've gone back in time a little bit, but we should be in a better position now. Okay, actually we'll ignore going for the Kingdom of Jerusalem for the moment, just in case. We'll do that just in case. So we can pardon, it was you as a fornicator. And then you, 55% chance. Nope, still not going to risk it. Definitely do not want to risk it because that could be a problem. Adventurer wants to go to Arabia. No. No, that's so close by. You just want a free holiday. And there we are. We are pregnant. Betrothed can marry. And then we get... Interestingly... So a genius and robust, so fertile and inheritable, sort by age. Okay, yep. We'll save this random courtier just to get a betrothal going for you. And we are honestly so far along. Invite to a hunt. Yeah, okay. 22 gold? Sure. And we'll just go there and enjoy ourselves. Began sharing power because obviously we're in a we're travelling somewhere. Okay, so we're going for falconry. Our intent is recreation, which I think, yes, we'll just keep on that one. Doesn't seem like we can click on it to change anything. Okay, Liberty faction against us. Oh, 116% power. Here we go. Okay, I was going to say maybe I'll run until the Mongol Empire, or Kagan Temujin dies. Hey, although a new ruler has been proclaimed, Kagan Jochi, he can surely not be as horrifying as Temujin. So this is our old one. Died of old age. And you are 68 years old, but we can see here that is like pretty much is like, yep, kingdom, king, 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 king. The only one of the sons who did not get it got a duchy. So we can say, I wonder what the future holds for all of us. So that has not splintered the realm yet, but there's potential for quite a lot of battles and infighting if we're not careful. Okay, just having a look to see, and there's not really anyone good for you at the moment. What is this? Artifact Claymore has been invalidated. Okay, that is fine. Above our domain limit, which... Okay, offering you the position of steward. Sure, we'll take that. Gets us an extra 5 gold a month. So why not? And then that one, yep. Definitely seems like we can't change intent. That might be we have no other option for that one, but if so, that will be fine. Okay, let's get out there. We'll seek to hawk a hair. So trivial prestige. And there we are gaining, or getting into the late medieval era. Which is, once again, yep, I think we got windmills, so we can go for primogeniture soon enough. Maculations, unlock all late medieval era fortification buildings. Levy reinforcement rate, sappers to increase or decrease our siege phase time. Bombards, standing armies, number of men-at-arms regiments +5, and max number of men-at-arms regiments +1. Plate armor for heavy infantry and heavy cavalry bonus. Noblesse oblige. Ermine coats to give us extra prestige when naissance thought. Reach the maximum existing development penalty at 90. Get cranes. So unlock all late medieval era economic buildings and reduction in building construction time. The Jure Casus Belli can press multiple claims to another character in a single war. Courtly vassals are more common, and development growth +10. So obviously we can't get these because we need to be inside the Netherlands. We'd need to be in India, and we'd need to be in Italia. Same culture, mercenary hire cost -25%, and available mercenary companies +100%. For now, I think we'll wait on what we currently have. Hey, it's time for hunts. 28.9% chance. Hey, I watch excitedly as my hawk identifies a target and takes swing. Heirs are none the wiser. My hawk, then time and again my hawk swoops in for a kill but misses, retreats, or only grazes its target. After hours of attempts, the game have all but disappeared, the hawk is near exhausted, and the light is failing. So, unsuccessful hunt, but we did enjoy ourselves with a little bit of recreation. So every participating guest gained 93 prestige, and we gained the trait Hunter. And now we do obviously need to be careful of oh gosh, my mind's just gone blank. Factions. Okay, Nightfall in Helen is hard at work when we arrive. So flattening crops at a rapid pace starts on a long rant about how we all need to wake up and meet our true masters instead of hiding behind the false Christian teachings. Oh, okay. So that is actually interesting. We're still in Athens, technically, so we've not done the journey back just yet. So we had our son in Athens. So I have talked to countless mothers and midwives, taken their advice to heart. Yet when my time arrived, I realized that no amount of preparation could ever be enough. The pains were all consuming and I feared for my life, but I made it through, and now I have a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child, and what shall I call you? So, just a reminder, we have comely, intelligent, Amazonian and pure-blooded, and our husband has beautiful, robust and fecund. So we are rolling the dice here. We are related in some manner because he is of a cadet branch. But let's have a look at our son. Almost. Okay, so what was your father called? Ali and then Hussein. Hashmuddin is probably going to be fine. I'll see if there is Age, anyone who's got a level or the mid-level intelligent trait. Yeah, one person there. Okay, I'm gonna actually intelligent, so we can actually have a look without needing to scroll through absolutely everyone. Okay, yeah, you're the best option then. Okay, factions being created against Kargan Juchi. So this is what I meant when I said that there could be potentially some interesting things. So there's a faction to install someone on the Khotani throne. Independence, Egyptian Ismaili populists, Kimek Tengri populists, Cypriot Orthodox, Mashriki Druze, Uriankai Mahayana populists, Armenian Apostolic, and Mashriki Catholic. So we can create a disillusion faction that seeks to destroy the realm of their liege. So if we were to do that, we are 18% on our own. Could anyone else join? Let me see. Can't be forced to join. Okay, and that's true of pretty much everyone. Okay, so if we just leave, that will be abandoned, mainly because I just wanted to have a look at it. Pretty much just because I wanted to have a look at it. So when we get back, there we go. And okay, there we go. So our husband wasn't able to actually be in his place on the court because he was our regent. Okay. Right, so avaricious, stewardship and holding taxes, architect. I think we may want to go down this route for architect just for at least the time being. Right, now where was it? Borrow gold from the Holy Order. Okay, start making demands if you do not repay it. Okay. No Druze Holy Order has enough gold. Okay, so we can't really do that then. Okay. Can't really do that. Rescind our appointment as steward. A Khanate of Sicily. So we are starting to encroach into Italian lands now. The things we share, understands how I view the world, gains 20 opinion. Animal figurine. So yep, we'll reforge or repair that one rather. And then that is still 54%. I'm not going to pick that option after what happened last time. And you are a disappointment. You are a disappointment. He's not really anyone good either. Oh well, here you go. There's someone. There is someone. And speaking of... Okay, yeah, our succession is obviously still house seniority, so it's not even gonna remotely go to our son. Okay, so a lost home, weak hook, or fill our treasury. I think we'll fill our treasury because then we'll be able to come here and increase size. So 200, 400, 600. A little bit risky. So that money is pretty much just what we've spent to get the armoured horsemen up to full strength. Hey, you're not too bad. Can I find someone who might be a good match for... Yep, let's do that and see how that goes. So obviously the only issue that we've got with our ruler here is obviously we're female, so we're the limiting factor in the number of children we can have. But we did start pretty young. We can also guide our children through various educations. And we can also, in about 9 years' time, go back and do High Crown Authority. Presuming, of course, we don't get absolutely... Oh, goodness. Hiccups again. Presuming we don't get absolutely slammed. Okay, right, what can we do here with the Liberty faction? Okay, so militia camp could be interesting. Okay, so who do we have stationed in Baalbek is the main question. We have the pikemen. Okay, so we want something here that benefits the pikemen. We can't upgrade that because we need 2,700. Okay, so that's just a standard one. Cavalry, building. So, pikemen. So, spearmen and skirmishers. Nope. Heavy infantry, spearmen. Nope. Archers and skirmishers. Nope. Heavy infantry. Okay, so the base one would be just the generic blacksmiths there then. What is this symbol? Burning plantation. The local plantation burnt to the ground. Okay. Right, not good. Join a feast. Yes, and I don't think we need any of those. It will just cost us 7 gold to travel over there. A fresh start. Fine. Okay, you are all either related or you're just generally a lot older anyway. Okay, you got betrothed to someone. Apparently no kids have gotten your pure-blooded trait. And come on, game, there we go. All people, please, sort by age. Youngest to oldest. Okay, the youngest person with pure-blooded is me. Now, the youngest is me. Okay, we're not going to be able to fulfill that marriage until she actually gets released from prison. So hopefully that's going to be soon enough. Offer the position of... Buddy. You really did not want to do that. You really did not want to do that. Let me just have a look. Murder, 95% chance. However, I want factions against your liege. Disillusion. So we're still 18%. Okay, so that's nothing we can do there. Is there any other option we can do? Join independence faction, start a claimant faction. We can declare ourselves regent. We can claim your title. Or claim a title. Okay, so this is just the standard claim title option. But if we stay as the spy master, we could potentially have some interesting events going on. Namely, we could go for that trait that allows us to claim a liege's throne. And have a look at something like, you know, maybe the Byzantine Empire. Because that would be a definite interesting one. Okay, what is this? Weaving, very competent. Adventure, merely decent. Don't care on either of those. There's some extra money, and back to the feast. I will distract, or... yeah, I'll distract. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Hey, life reaffirmed, because we've got small portions of unassuming food is the wrong thing, but understated. Okay, progress towards the eager reveler trait and lose 25 stress. Okay, so There we go. How are we doing? Okay, yeah, the Mongol Empire is still absolutely huge. Still got absolutely ridiculous numbers of troops because of course he has. But yeah, we're probably going to have to just wait on that and see what happens. I was going to say, doesn't seem like anything too interesting's happened. The Kingdom of Valencia did split apart, so we've got Moray and Scotland again here. So this was, yeah, Kingdom of Valencia. Okay, so it wasn't even you, it was... Ah, yes. So, this character died and it went to two different people because you're the King of Scotland, whereas you were the King of Valencia, and that has gone down to... Oh my goodness, quite a ways down. Wow. And also the Scandinavian Empire now exists. Emperor Knut II Frederickson of Scandinavia. So, title history. So that was actually created 16 years ago by Emperor Knut I. Oh goodness, are we going to have this situation? So Emperor Knut I Frederickson, Emperor Frederick Knutsson, Emperor Knut II Frederickson. Is your eldest son Frederick? Yes. Your eldest son is Frederick. Okay, we've got Alf, Elizabeth, Sverker, and Magnus. Oh gosh. I just find that so amusing when this happens in game, that you just have two names that are used for a ruler and they just repeat. It's like you have the first one, then the second one, then the first one again, then the second one again. And thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the streams. I know I'm getting some amusement out of a few things that are happening. Okay, pay homage. Sure, and how is that faction doing? 67%. Okay, so I'm presuming this is more because other people are coming out of this and kind of going, it's like, yeah, I actually kind of like her, rather than me really having a load more troops and whatnot. So, professional workforce. And there is a hunt going on. So we do have trouble here, so drylands. So we want desert warrior. That's actually all still not enough because we've got hills over here. So we want a mountaineer. And join. Hopefully this goes well. Hopefully this goes well. Rescinding spy master. Okay, he realised what a bad idea that was. Saint Aziza, that has a nice ring to it. Yep, no problem with that one. Lose 70 gold, tell my future. Are you 20 learning and you're a mystic? I'm not interested. And language barrier, gains 7-day progress, 34% chance, delayed by 7 days. Oh goodness, we successfully interpret the instructions. And we arrived there a little bit ahead of schedule. So, hunt and Aurochs. Okay. Aurochs is near at hand with a mighty bull amongst them. Okay, so that's a gazelle, antelope kind of thing. Let me actually have a look at that. Aurochs. Okay, it's a cattle species, considered to be the wild ancestor of modern domestic cattle. Okay, yeah, it was indeed in the area, and the last individual died in 1627. Declined during the late Holocene due to habitat loss and hunting, and then obviously became extinct. Okay, so Holocene is again approximately 11,700 years before 2000 CE. Okay, so that is the one that is to modern day. So there are debates going around about creating a new era, just to show how much we've changed things in like the last well, depending on how you think about it, it either goes back to about the middle of the Industrial Revolution, so about the 1820s, to about the widespread use of plastic materials, to the first use of the atomic bomb. Any of those do show in the archaeological archives an actual definitive impact on the planet. But either way, that is not what we're here for. Okay, unleash the hounds. Gain savage hounds for 5 years. And we are pregnant. Okay, I'm presuming that happened before we managed to head off to the hunt. Dangerous beast slain. Okay, 62%. It's getting larger, but I'd rather not worry about it for now. So yeah, all of those things would be an issue. And then Marshal Duke Nikitas is... Okay, he is in here, so we wouldn't have more vassals to deal with, but it would still be a tricky situation. You're still in prison. Okay, I think I'm just going to have to break the betrothal. Because, yeah, you're not going to be coming out of prison anytime soon from the looks of it. So if we do by age and sort by, we want, where are you? Adult. Have a look around the 16 to 20 year olds if there's anything good there. And then if not, we can have a look at the like 13 to 15 year olds. So there are a couple of ones who've got the level 1 this trait, hail, who could go for that. And there is one there. There is another one there. Yeah, I think I'd rather go for someone who's an adult, because then we'd be able to actually guarantee the marriage rather than waiting and potentially having a look at whether they're going to become imprisoned. And there we go, we are now back at home. So still a few things, still a few wars going on, because that's going to be, as always, we've discovered guilds. So that gives us the small caravanserai. Okay, that was the one I was trying to look for, which I didn't quite realise that we didn't have yet. So what do we want to go for? Scutage, divine right, knighthood, castle bailies, advanced by ranking. I mean, I think I'm honestly going to go for primogeniture. That's going to take us 21 years. That's going to take 21 years. Our niece has given birth to a daughter. Okay, so pretty good traits. I'll wait and see what our second child gets as their traits. Join the hunt? I don't think so, because we are, yeah, pregnant. We've been pregnant for 6 months. So we could have the kid and then head out, because we'll have to leave within 6 months. So the kid would be about 4 years old. And there is a grand tournament there. Travel time roughly 12 months. Okay, this is a bit of a ways away. I'll just say that. Okay, so how many really dangerous sections are there? Just looks like over here, so that's a jungle. So we'd need a jungle stalker. And then obviously 8 different high risk ones, so we can turn that down to low risk, but unfortunately we'd arrive there 3 months or almost 3 months afterwards. Okay, that's gone up to 81%. Okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye on that one. Okay, there we go. We have a daughter who is slightly better than her brother, but still not perfect. This is going to get really, really tricky. Oh, hang on. We want to make sure that's all. We want to make sure that's all, and we want, again, the intelligent trait. So make sure we grab that. Have a look back up to see if how anyone who is decent. So our courtier. So this is our great nephew. So that would be first cousin once removed. And then obviously you are a cadet branch of our dynasty. Or would it just be better to go for... I think it might just be better to go for that. And I was looking at... let's say, there we go. Chancellor. Okay, so we've got a different court position now. And, oops. Wrong one. So we want... okay, that's probably the best one for you. Okay, and we're definitely going to want to make sure we keep all of our military nice and ready to go for war, because we may be fighting... Oh crap, 160%. Okay, right. No, we won't go to that hunt. We won't go to that hunt either. Right. Borrow money from local money lenders. Gain 300 gold. So 560. How much would that get us or anything? So we could get 2,000 troops there. So who's the one who just joined in? So 16 point... No, not you. 32, 37, 73. Okay, so it's you. Can send an ultimatum in 9 months. You absolutely hate me. They revoke title. That'd be an act of tyranny. Murder, 36% chance. Great. So is there anyone else who's got 37, 32? No, Duke Nikitas. Okay, this is the one that we could have a look at. 36%. Why is this so low? Right, okay, so you're up in Aleppo. You are that one. Okay, so you're that big one then. What can I do to make you happy? Druze is hostile. Demand conversion. Might accept 13%. Let's just see if that's going to do anything. Gains a weak hook. Yes. Okay, so he's got a weak hook on us. Modify thing. War declaration. Sanctioned. Ghazi status. What is that one? Pays less piety to use holy war, but more prestige for any other ones. Okay, your obligations have already been changed. And we're not this vassal's rightful liege. Hello there, Tobisaru. Thank you for the bits. Trying your best to work massive overtime, get your rest among other things. Continue to wish well before you get back to pre-work naps. Thank you very much. Oh, and thank you very much for the gifted sub as well. Very much appreciated. I hope things are going well with you as well, and I hope the massive overtime is just a short-term thing and you're able to get a better work-life balance moving forwards. But yeah, thank you for the bits, thank you for the gifted sub, and hope you are able to get some rest and relaxation soon. Okay, so we can't change anything about that. High Crown Authority wants a seat on the council, no alliance. I'm not sure I can do an alliance either. But yeah, thank you again, and hope you have a good rest of your day. So what kingdom are you under? The Kingdom of Jazeera, not created. Ah. That is a problem. So what can I do to make you happy then? So seat on the council, you've got 18 marshal, but Duke Nikitas, who is also someone who's been a thorn in my side. Okay, so if we swap Duke Nikitas out for you and then assign you in there, so then that's plus 22. Short reign, not rightful liege, demanded your conversion, singular focus. So he does like us because we're comely, Amazonian, and we have bounteous loins. Also diligent and also a hunter, so he likes us for both of those. Is that going to be enough? I'm not sure. So if we send you 150 gold, that gets you up to 51. Okay, 82% we can gain a large cattle herd, which we do. And now if we gift an artifact, would we be able to do... Okay, can't equip that, unfortunately. So we give you animal figurine. That takes your opinion of us up to 69. Nice. And you have left. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, he's up to 100% now, actually. Okay, why is that? What's just suddenly flipped over? So on the council, plus 10. So the minus 40 went away, and then also plus 10. Received artifact, received gift. Okay. Okay, so if nothing else, he should be at least reasonably decent in terms of opinion. Okay, so this is the giantess. Okay. Not as amazing as I thought it might be. So let's have a look. So we want the level 1 strength trait and an intelligence trait, if at all possible. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone, at least immediately. So that's probably just going to have to be put to the side for the moment. This is a grand wedding. May gain guest to the wedding of the century. I think we're fine on that one, so yes, we will decline it. And how is the Mongol Empire doing? Still pretty large. War in Carpathia is about to be won. And I am very surprised that the Aegean Islands here are still managing to be independent. At least for the time being, anyway. They send a proposal for marriage there. Centralization. Development growth in realm capital. Yep, we might as well grab that. And seeing as we don't actually need that money anymore, we can repay the loan. 350 gold puts us back at 159. So not a great amount for where we are, but seeing as that Liberty faction is too weak to send an ultimatum at the moment, we can pay that back. And if needs be, we can always get it later and we won't have the worry about... Okay, apparently our marshal just died. So that was Ollie, Ollie. Hey, do not eat stuff off my desk. You don't know what it is and where it's been. Ollie, Ollie. Hey, come on. I gotta love cats. I gotta love cats. So was that the person that we just spent all of that stuff and whatnot on? For the, yeah, it was. We could have just waited for him to die. Great, we could have just waited for him to die. Why do you still hate us? Druze is hostile. Well, you're getting converted then. You're getting converted then. Part of the reason is that you were absolutely... Oh, local leader of a heretical sect. Oh, I didn't see that he was zealous. Oh, goodness. Jeez. Okay, I think I may need to take a break because I've got hiccups. Jeez. Hello, Mr. Overhead. Yeah, kitty. I have a little American curl and he loves to be a troublemaker sometimes. Let me just get... So I do have a little emote with me and Ollie on it, just there. Yeah, he is a little rascal at times, like all cats are. Which, speaking of, I will just take a quick break to get him his food. I'll just get a quick break to take him his food and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, there we go. Kitty's gotten his food, so he should be moderately happy now. So we can potentially arrest you, because you've obviously resisted our conversion attempts. We unfortunately have someone new in the thing. which is probably, yes. Yep, the son of the one that we were just talking to and trying to get opinion up. So that is amazing. And yes, the little sticky notes. I have got a couple of other ones. I found them on someone's Ko-fi store. So, and I decided, or it's like they were like, pay what you want, no minimum. So I went and grabbed them, and seeing as I've used them so much and people do seem to like them, I did go back and think it was $5. I went and like donated $5 to them, saying it's like, thanks for the sticky notes, here's some money for it because I just used them so much. So you do have a positive opinion of us. So if we were to send you a gift, how much would that be? 165. Could we gift you an artifact instead? We are unfortunately starting to run out of things to give you. There we are, up to plus 39 now. And hello there, Lucas World. Yep, just coming in at the 3-hour mark. Okay, this was just a nightmare. I was wondering that I was hit with several arrows and began breathing profusely and losing consciousness. Then I woke up. What a nightmare. So, oh, thankfully, there we go. Plus 40, and he's just dropped out of that faction. So, obviously, ideally, I'd like it to fire, because then I'd be able to revoke the titles of the rebelling vassals. However, I don't want it to fire when it's too powerful, because then I won't be able to manage it. Speaking of, okay, 117% might be doable. So can send an ultimatum in 14 months. So we've got 14 months to get a bunch of money up and everything. Okay, so we'll wait around on this one and see how it goes. Now, I'm very surprised that we've not actually had a oh, I was gonna say I'm surprised there's not something that's completely going to shatter the realm, but that might do it. Independence faction. So we have a 1, 2, 3 kingdoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 dukes. Actually, no, there's 2 extra kingdoms there. Yep, there and there. And then a couple of barons or counties. So, okay, that's going to be interesting. If we were to join that, it would be an issue with us because they can send an ultimatum at any point. And we're 12 months off having to fight this Liberty faction. Okay, there we go. And that one's just fired. So, yeah, this is going to be potentially a huge blow to the Mongol Empire because we could just see how much it's being fractured. Though apparently we are on the which side are we on? Oh, we're on the winning side, so we would get independence from the looks of it. And may you grow strong and wise. Anyone we can get you married to who'd be good. Not particularly. The Empire must survive. No, we want the Empire to dissolve. We want the Empire to dissolve because they are stretching from Sicily all the way east across the map, and also got a little bit down here as well. So we do want the Mongol Empire to fall, just so we can essentially get it to break and potentially get some other interesting events going on. But we'll have to see, obviously, just exactly what happens, especially as we're going to be fighting you again. Aye, and grab the land. If we can. Aye. You again. Why did you just suddenly jump back in there? You just lost 40 opinion of us. One seat on the council. One seat on the council. Fine, you're an okay steward. There. Go. Enjoy. Yeah, and we want to get a few more places converted over. Okay, 56%. So you should drop out in a moment. There you go. 108%. There's another child. See if we can get matrilineal age and... Okay, there we go. You're probably a good one. At least decently anyway. Okay, betrothal. I keep on worrying every single time I get one of those letters pop up. So they can send an ultimatum in 11 months. We're making 23.7 gold a month. So over a year, that's 230, 276. So we should have about 700 gold by the time that faction thing fires off. If it doesn't suddenly jump 8 months anyway. Oh well, we'll probably have about 600 by the time we get there then. And 106% military power. That is potentially going to be enough for us to do a divide and conquer. Thing is, it's you up there, you there. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not, because it is that chunk there. Okay, yeah, we'd have to raise our troops around here. So if I get a new rally point set there in Alexandria, I believe that is. You will say for an AI Mongol empire they got quite big. Yeah, I did have someone commenting earlier that it looks like the AI has been tweaked for the Mongol empire, because previously they would obviously raise all of their troops in the capital and lose just because it took them so much time to get across. But now they seem to actually be smart about it. So we did get advanced bowmen, can build shooting ranges, and can recruit crossbowmen as men-at-arms. Okay, so this is what I was saving this men-at-arms regiment for. It's only 86 gold to create one. And where can I station you? That will be the best option. Okay, still Baalbek is obviously going to be the best one. Anjar is the best one that is currently unoccupied, I should say. That was not the button I wanted to press. So if we increase that to 4 out of 12, that still gives us a decent amount of money, and that should also, as it ticks up, decrease the military power just bit by bit. But yeah, I'm with you, and I'm quite surprised that the Mongol Empire managed to end up being this large. It's like they were actually bordering us under the Byzantine Empire for quite a while. And I did make a comment that, oh, I'm very surprised they haven't actually come over and started attacking us yet. And then about half an hour after I said that, they came and started attacking us. So I really should not have said anything. I really should not have said anything. Okay, can send an ultimatum at any time. How is our crossbowman doing here? Not too bad. So we may end up being on parity with the Liberty faction, but we will have to see. Obviously, as soon as it fires, we're going to need to raise up our troops, probably send them into Aleppo and deal with Duke Nikitas first, because he's got the most troops. So if we can deal with him, Okay, Nikitas cannot be trusted. Okay. Oh, that could actually be quite good. Duke Nikitas becomes our friend. And we gain a weak hook. We can try and reconcile. Take heed of your warning. Common ground. Okay, we did manage to get that. Obviously, I didn't quite want to do the get him to be our friend, because if he dropped out, that would put it below the military strength to be able to push his thing, and we wouldn't be able to get our revenge on the vassals. So we can say, I must convince the realm to stand united. Convince the faction to show unity. It loses 50 discontent. Tidy sum. He must not be allowed to act on his plans. Or, okay, I'm going to say I cannot worry about this for now. It's going to gain us 18 stress. And I don't usually go for options which give us stress unless we have no other choice. But this one I do want. Oh, okay, someone's just dropped out anyway. Oh well. Oh well. At least we'll be able to get something out of that. Which, speaking of, is there anyone that's got the right genetic traits that I want? The answer is no, because of course not. Okay, so I do want to reinforce the strength trait. So if we go for you, I know they're related. That is fine. Okay, they can actually still send an ultimatum now. Oh no, too weak to send an ultimatum. Okay, there goes our cupbearer, and we have an event here. Neighbouring Duke Alderlen has been visiting my court, been outshining his generosity. And I'm just going to say, better him spending than me. Okay, so unfortunately, one of our vassals did. Though, hang on, Count Timur the Second. Yes. Okay. Actually, that Liberty faction, I'm going to force it. Okay, rally the troops. And yes, we do indeed want to raise all of our troops up here. Just reduce down. Okay, we've actually got potentially quite a lot of people on our side this time. So anyway, if we send everyone down over here, and we can start sieging that. There's obviously quite a few massing around here, but we've got quite a few on our side. So this is obviously going to be a bit of a gamble, but we have, okay, 3 months left, 12 months left on that one, and that's 6 months left. So you're potentially going to be sieging down Alexandria over here. Another faction created. There's another 6,000 troops coming to aid us. So we should be very, very good on that front. And I'm not going to join those troops up, just because we may want to split them apart and send them in different ways. But we do have almost 20,000 people there. So I think this one's going to go our way. I think this one's definitely going to go more our way. So if we siege down Aleppo, and we should get that in a moment. Okay, only 6%, but if we come all the way down here, so that is, call it, yeah, pretty much call it 20,000. But if we manage to get everyone of our allies coming along with us, which it looks like we will do, that should be good enough for them to lose. What court position are we missing? Chancellor and Marshal. Break your alliance with you. Yeah, sure. Hopefully that's not going to impact me too much with this one. But these should be vassals rather than alliance people. Okay, there we go. So still moving forwards. It still says we're going to intersect at least one of the troops. Okay, looks like they're changing their mind, doubling back. And there we go, we caught a small amount of troops. And they're trying to reinforce, but we've got reinforcements coming in as well. Okay, there we go on that one. And... okay, you're actually pretty good. You're actually pretty good. The only thing that would be better is if you did have the pure-blooded trait, but that is very, very nice. So I may have to keep an eye out for a good spouse for you. Yes, I will put a pin in you and see where we can get. Okay, there's a huge victory, hopefully. That's 20% war score. Captured a couple of people as well. And let's just go and start sieging down some of the enemy territories, because I don't think they're going to be able to recover from that. At least not anytime soon, anyway. Okay, there we go. So not even 2 months on that one there. Not even 2 months. Okay, someone left the Independence War, that is fine. So essentially, if we start sieging down these areas, and then we can just move all the way up here. Especially seeing as we've got people sieging the other sections around there, which is always going to be nice. Okay, Alexandria was under siege. But they decided not to, and they are now maybe trying to mass in one place again. Yeah, looks like they may be trying to amass over in Palmyra. So let's go and attack them. Because honestly, I don't think they're going to really manage too much against us, especially when we've got our allies coming to back us all up. So sorry boys, not going to go your way. So yep, there they go. They've got reinforcements coming in, but it's going to be too little, too late. Are they even going to get here? Yes, but when they have like 5,000 troops left on the battlefield. So needless to say, that was not going to go their way at all. So where do I want to send you? If we send you up there, split our forces apart perhaps? Or is that actually both of them? That looks like both of them. Okay. So if we send you up there, and then we send you down here. Okay. That was me accidentally sending them both in the same place, which I did not want to do. Okay, and our allies are also splitting up, so we get some good coverage on that. We're at 54% war score. We've got 2 places we're sieging down. This one's going to take 4 months. That one's going to take 3 months. At maximum, of course. There obviously may be events and random dice rolls in our favour, but that is the maximum amount of time it is anticipated to take. And since I'm pretty confident in what we're going to be able to do, I'm going to speed up, and we're just going to keep an eye on things. So bypassing Tripoli and not trying to de-siege that, we have now officially got desert travelers, and we can still actually add 2 more traditions. We got one because of being in the early medieval, one in the high medieval, and we just got another one now for the late medieval. But obviously I do want to diverge the culture and create a Syrian culture at some point. That may be something I do in the next stream. Depends on how well this war is going to go. Oh, you're trying to attack us. Okay, that's not good actually. That's not good. Okay, somehow we're winning. Somehow we're winning. Oh goodness. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. I definitely was not expecting that. No, we don't want any of you to move. We want you to stay here sieging. Hopefully that has happened. Yep, that has happened. Good. Okay, there's another one, 79%. And then if we move all of you probably up here. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to chase down these troops too much. So we're just going to blanket siege a bunch of these areas. Oh, actually, you're trying to siege Alexandria again. Or Alexandretta, as the game calls it. Hang on, too many things going on. Inspired person. Considered a masterpiece, wants to make a book. 85 gold to write about warfare. Very appropriate. Very appropriate for our current circumstances. 80%, and that should be a inspiration, a name to remember. Is there anyone special to you? Yeah, let's dedicate it to... Oh, actually, there's no need for dedication. Gets us a tiny bit of prestige, so we'll do that one. So, 100%. Probably because we captured someone important there. So, enforced demands. There we are. And now, let's see. Okay, so we have got quite a few people in prison. So for the moment, who is our best chancellor? Okay, you're one below the best, but you are good enough that I will put you there. You are excellent. Level 21. Level 21. Okay, right. I think that is going to be good enough for today. Not quite 3.5 hours. Not quite 3.5 hours. There is an ad break starting soon. I did not plan that very well. Let me see if there is anyone I want to go and raid. So unfortunately I didn't see that ad break in time to postpone it. So we're going to have to unfortunately just deal with that for the moment. And I do have someone we've not actually raided before called the Fox's Den, playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, which is not quite Crusader Kings, but it's Crusader Kings enough that I think it would be a very, very good fit for us to go and say hello to. So let me just get the raid message up, and we will raid the Fox's Den. Get that set up. Hopefully we can do that before the ad break pops in. Okay, I don't know if that actually happened or not, but either way that raid should all be set up now. Thank you very much everyone for stopping by, chatting, hanging out, lurking, getting a gifted sub from, oh, where is it? There we go. Getting a gifted sub from Toby Saru, and also some bits from him. So that is going to be me signing off for today. Hope everyone had a good time. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day. Hopefully I will see some people at the next stream. And if not, stay safe, take care, and stay awesome. And I will just say bye-bye for now then.